Hey, have you ever wanted a Blutsauger for Scout? The Pretty Boy's pocket pistol is a secondary able to be used by the Scout. The Pretty Boy's pocket pistol grants 3 HP on hit and comes with an increased firing rate at the cost of 3 less rounds in the magazine. It doesn't get much simpler than that. Let me tell you folks, this gun seems pretty simple on paper, but it is a beauty. Trust me on this one, baby. Come on down to the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol panery of... What other words are there that start with P? Although it's very simple on paper and is mostly seen for its health regen, let me just tell you right now, this little baby is a considerably excellent pistol. Its simplicity is beautiful, but to understand why that simplicity works, we need to take a look at some of its damage numbers and general statistics. So come along towards this way and let me show you the ropes. At close range, a full pocket pistol magazine can do up to 198 damage to a target. Medium range with no damage rampage will do around 135 damage per mag, with the minimum damage being around 72 damage per mag, if you can somehow hit all your shots. In comparison, the stock pistol can do around 264 damage per mag at close range, and around 180 at mid, and the minimum being 96 per mag at longer ranges. Again, if you can somehow hit your shots. Now, at first, the smaller magazine may seem pretty rough to deal with due to the loss in overall damage per magazine. However, we're forgetting a little tidbit of statistical nonsense, and that's the increased firing rate. Quick, more numbers! Comparing the stock pistol's 0.15 second firing interval to the pocket pistol's 0.135 second firing interval. God, I wrote this weirdly. At close range, the pocket pistol is able to output 176 damage per second, a decent increase from the pistol's 154 damage per second, meaning you essentially get added DPS at the cost of a slightly smaller magazine. What this all means in practical terms is that the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol is pretty much just a second-long bullet barf. You're just hucking bullets at enemies at a faster rate, and like, sure, there's a slightly smaller magazine, but like, does that really make a difference? The thing craps out bullets so fast that it really doesn't even matter, does it? I mean, like, come on. Switching back into analysis mode, this allows the Scout to utilize his pistol as a burst damage tool, able to quickly soften up enemies for him to finish off with his primary or melee.
Well, Dexon is fucking dying from lack of oxygen. Let's move on to our brand new MIG video segment. Thoughts from the Barflies, sponsored by the Bootleggers Lounge. What are your thoughts on the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol?
Shooting people to heal at this hour? How convenient. Perhaps I should take the next exit.
I don't know, it's okay-ish, I guess. The healing is such a small upside. It's a pistol. The healing can be nice, but it's never enough to matter. The faster fire rate is good, don't get me wrong. But is sacrificing a fourth of your clip worth the slightly extra DPS? My answer is rarely ever yes. I use it, lol. Fire weapon. Healy gun look cool. I like it. It's a better version of Reg, solid weapon.
Tim Hortons.
And that's all for today, I believe. If you want to show up in future videos, then come on down to the Bootleggers Lounge for a chance to be included next time. Link in the description or pinned comment. And now, back to our regularly scheduled program.
Alright, I'm back. Hi, hello. What do we got here? Oh, we got some gameplay. Oh, that's cool, man. Alright, back to the voiceover. Anyway, we've gone over some of its stats, which are, they're pretty good, but the real primary feature, the big boy, is the healing. That health on gain on hit on jaw. So here's how the healing works. You hit a guy, you get 3 HP. A full magazine can heal around 27 HP if all of hits connect. And remember, you're getting all this HP within like a second. In comparison to the Mad Milk, its healing is definitely less potent, but more consistent. Milked enemies need to be shot to get that health, which returns 60% of damage dealt back to the player in the form of health. This is Mad Milk 101. A close-range scattergun shot on a milked enemy will give the player around double the health gain of a pocket pistol magazine. But in return for less overall healing, you are given both a healing item and a damaging item. The pocket pistol is basically a 2-for-1 deal that lets you get in both damage and HP gain from just shooting the bad guys. That's pretty effective, you gotta admit. The Mad Milk is a great support tool for your team, but to use it, you must give up the ability to use a damaging secondary. If your Mad Milk usage is focused on team support, you probably won't have a use for a pistol, since you'll naturally be sticking with your team, making carrying a pistol not as necessary since your teammates can cover your ass in a pinch. If your Mad Milk usage is as a get-out-of-jail-free card when you dip into the back line, first off, stop running into the enemy base like a taffer. Second of all, for the love of God, please use it as a pushing tool. It's a massive help for your team. Third of all, you're probably in the market for a secondary that deals damage due to the dangers of being in such a risky role, but you also want the healing. And then here's where the pocket pistol comes in. I'm sliding it on the desk. Why not just fucking take it? Stop using the Mad Milk. This is a topic for another goddamn video, but the Mad Milk is a team supportive item. Please stop using it selfishly. The pocket pistol is right there, please. It also helps in fighting this motherfucker. The pocket pistol's health on hit is particularly great for offsetting the damage of afterburn, helping to deny this the satisfaction of squeezing out an afterburn kill. Yeah, I'm looking at you asshole. And since it's a pistol, you're able to get this HP and even deal decent damage against said pyro while sitting outside of his effective range, forcing him to either chip away at you at a distance with a shotgun or try and go for a flare punch. It's also decently customizable, which is kind of neat. I crafted myself a pocket pistol, strangified it, and turned it into a funny Squid Game reference. That's kind of fun. 10 out of 10 experience. I would do it again. So in conclusion, you crap out a second-long stream of healing bullets that are great for backline harassers and pyro-hating soy-tards like me. I gave it a 4 out of score. Truly, this is the first Strand type scout secondary.